And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now, and towing the slab, Jeffrey Springs. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Romy Gonzalez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 12:35.
Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Fought off foul. Line drive. Makes the grab, one down. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. One thing these players do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, we don't see situational hitting as that art as much as we used to, because hitters are slugging the ball, they're hitting it over the fence. But when you see a team that has the ability to shorten up, hit behind runners, and go first to third or first to home, man, that just adds to the element of what you're able to do in other ways with the bat.
That's
so opposing pitcher better not walk anybody or give them free base runners, because these hitters know what to do when runners are on.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Alex Bregman sends it out. His 17th of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Cutter inside can be a backbreaker. You have to catch it out front to get the barrel to it. Does a really good job recognizing it early, getting the bat head to it, and hitting it out of the ballpark.
Base is empty, one away. Here's Trevor Story now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. And that drops in for a strike.
1-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And a big swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the series, and they add a run. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Next to hit, Rob Refsnyder. And there's a ball.
1-0.
just
that
missed.
That's the ball.
Springs maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Swing and a ball popped up. Hernandez has this one sized up. And there's 2 away. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Jarren Duran, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And a foul ball.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2. Next one misses, and the count is filled up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Whips it to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. And starting this one, Steven Matz. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
We go to the bottom of the first. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And another ball. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Up the middle, Ref Snyder. And he beats it. He's safe.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. And now the 0-1. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. And it's safe. It's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Here's the 0-2. And that one is inside. Pitch misses there. Now 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And that will end the inning. The A's strand one. They trail things here 2-0. New inning getting started. And here's the rookie catcher, Carlos Narvaez. Springs back to work. Swing and a foul straight back. Narvaez measures 6 feet even, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And that's down and away. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
And that one almost hit him. Liner snagged at first.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Now it's the DH. That's too low. And that's ball one. Next offering is fouled back. One out, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Oh, great stop. And that's a great play for the out.
Wow. That will be a highlight. That was incredible.
Nick Sogard up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And a pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Not close with that one. 1-2 to count. That's a little bit low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if
Count is full.
His run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. And that drops in for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Sogard leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And the Red Sox leave one, but they hold the 2-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. That's to third. Bregman to first. One up, one down.
That is his left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
Here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. That one ripped. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Next up for the A's, Darrell Hernandez. And that misses. Ball one. One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one outside. And it's 2-0. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
2-1.
This one in the air right field. Sogard squeezes it. 2 down.
Batting eighth, center fielder, Lawrence Butler.
And now the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And it's 1-1. Runner at second, 2 down. On the ground to third, Bregman. Over to first, and the inning is over. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. There's a strike.
One.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The next pitch misses, and that is ball 1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Here's Story now. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And he chases that one. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Rob Refsnyder. Flied out his first time. And that one a little below the knees. And it's 1-0. Still only one out here in the inning. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
To third. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, left fielder, Jaron Duran.
2 outs, base is empty. Now batting Jaron Duran. Grounded out his first time up. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Fastball for a strike.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
0-2.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings and misses, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Ball one and a pitch inside. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0.
That missed. That's the ball.
And there's the automatic. Check swing, called strike.
Count is full.
That one misses. So a
Ball
leadoff
four.
walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the speedy catcher, Shea Langoliers. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And that is downstairs. Ball one.
1-0.
Runner at first with no outs here. That one
That's
missed.
the ball.
And another ball. Right through there for a strike. And ball four, 2 aboard. And next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Geloff over at second. Langoliers at first with no outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The 0-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning and off to a shaky start. That to right. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Kurtz will hit next. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Durant makes the play. Runner tags for home. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 4-1.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Now it's the right fielder. He's 0 for 1. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Ground ball up the middle. Story. They take the force out. Third out. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. The Red Sox 4 and the A's 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Carlos Narvaez. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That misses.
1-1.
1-1.
Ball. 2-1.
Grounds one to short. Wilson sends it across to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting number 40.
Next is the designated hitter. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It's 0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 down, base is empty. And stepping in for Boston, Nick Sogard. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Ground ball left side. Slings it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Boston as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here is Jacob Wilson. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. So, man aboard. Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom, doubled his first time up. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Next up for the A's, Darrell Hernandez. Flied to right his first time. Outside.
Nope, that's outside.
And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Hernandez at second with 2 down. And that one missing low. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
There's a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
First and second, 2 outs. Zach Geloff up next for the A's. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And a foul ball. Tap foul at the plate. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. A's strand a couple. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Justin Sterner.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
So digging in, Ceddanne Rafaela.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Next pitch downstairs. And a count 1-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now the first baseman, Romy Gonzalez. 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The A's bullpen has some movement. Number 49 up and loosening in the pen. McGuff also throwing. Check swing, called strike. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's a little high. That's in there. 3-2 now.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken back as you jog back to the dugout.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. He's been a great free agent sign. Bregman, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Check swing, no
low.
appeal. Next offering misses down and away.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Mats back to work. That's too low. And that is ball 1.
You know, these Athletics finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. Home run number 30 on the year. And they inch closer. It's 4-2.
No, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, it's such a good chance that it's going to hook foul. But not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Steven Matz out of the game, and a decent effort considering he's normally a reliever. Back with the new pitcher in a minute. Garrett Crochet into the game.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. And there's a foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Red Sox by 2. Next offering is fouled back.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And that's in the dirt.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Red Sox leading it by 2. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Hammers that one, curling down the line and foul.
No, good solid contact right there, just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Not even close there. Ball 1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Garrett Whitlock up and throwing. Bernardino also getting ready. One down, base is empty. And there's a strike. Just missed.
2-1.
And now it's filled up. Got him swinging. And now the right fielder, both 2 in this one. Swing and a foul out of play. Next pitch is outside. That's down and in. Next pitch is outside. And now 3-1. Jacob Wilson waiting for a turn at the plate. Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
So 2 down. Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
That one fouled off. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that'll get down for a hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Up next for the A's.
Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Fouled off. He was late. Corners are occupied with 2 down. And that one fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Stays alive. On the ground. Story fires to first. They limit the damage here, but not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 4-2. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. That one in there across the letters.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Fastball for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox.
Rob Refsnyder.
First pitch, and he just misses. Bases empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Pitch misses. Ball 2.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
One down, bases empty. Up and in, and it's 3-0.
3-0. Wood.
To the right side. Throws to first in time. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth.
Now batting, left fielder, Jaron Duran.
2 outs, bases empty. And next for the Red Sox, Jaron Duran.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a sweeper misses for a ball. That clips the corner.
That's a ball.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. This one smashed down the right field line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Into second, and he's got a double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And the 1-0. In the dirt. Not in time. He's safe. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
Duran on third with 2 out. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And makes the grab. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. The Red Sox 4 and the A's 2. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the third baseman, Darryl Hernandez. Foul ball there. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And there's a ball. just
Got a
missed.
full count.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
So a man on base to start the inning.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. And fouled off.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Hit on the ground, might be two. Fires to second for one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. A strikeout and a walk. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Narvaez makes the play, and it's out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. The Red Sox 4 and the A's 2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 49.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Number 40 in the box now. No balls and a strike. That missed
One
by
ball,
a
one
lot.
strike.
And the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1-2 is the count.
Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. And stepping in for Boston, Nick Sogard. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Brady Basso getting loose out there. And the 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
There might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Rafaela in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. And that skips in the dirt. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now it's 3-2. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Justin Wilson.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Back to the top of the order now. Shea Langoliers digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
And the pitch is outside, ball one.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Sogard makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker, 1 for 3.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And that is out of play. The Red Sox holding on to a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Next offering is down low. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Brennan Bernardino, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. One down, base is empty. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. He didn't smoke that ball, but he didn't have to, man. When you're working the ball gap to gap, there's so much open space out there. So I think that knock was all about his approach and that willingness to just let the ball get deep on it. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
One down, runner at third. Now here is Nick Kurtz.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Tying run at the plate. Strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Justin Wilson won't go any further, and he leaves a runner at third, so we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. Garrett Whitlock comes on now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man, and one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. That one at the knees for a strike. Rooker at third with 2 away. Way high there. And now it's even 1-1. Out towards right center field. Sogard sizing this one up. Brings it in. And the inning is over. The A's strand 1. They trail it here 4-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Scott McGuff.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the order now. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Romy Gonzalez. Late on that fastball.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Ball 1 there. Up the middle, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here's Alex Bregman, and the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3. He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Activity in the bullpen. Brady Basso getting ready to go. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch misses. Now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Runner takes off. Swing and a drive. Deep right field. That one back. And it's gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 6-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. McGuff goes 5 feet 11 inches, 190 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering upstairs.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing, called strike. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Outside.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside low. The count now 2-2. Slider misses outside. Out to short, Wilson. Slings to first in time.
Now batting left fielder, Jaron Duran.
2 down, base is empty. Jaron Duran up next for the Red Sox. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Athletics. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Jeffrey Springs. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Yeah, and as Whip tells you, he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Romy Gonzalez leading things off and takes a strike.
Ball.
Fought off foul. Next offering misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup, put together by manager Alex Cora. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Jarren Duran.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Alex Bregman in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
2-1.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, base is empty. In the air, right side. Long run on his horse. That drops in, plays it on a hop.
Batting third, shortstop Trevor Story.
1 gone, runner at first. Here's Trevor Story.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
And that's fouled off. The pitch. This one popped up. Langoliers under it. And there are 2 outs.
Batting fourth, second baseman Rob Refsnyder.
Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Butler settles under this one. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. 1 left for the Red Sox. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill here today, Steven Matz. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Backed off the plate that time. Pitch misses there, and the count is even 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he hits a ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. And time now to check out the A's lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Brent Rooker stands in now and watches strike 1. Matz He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Rafaela makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Nick Kurtz,
that's a ball.
The next to hit, takes outside.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
That's off the mark. 2 balls and a strike. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
That one lifted to left. Duran, couple of steps in, no trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second, so stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. That's in for a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
He goes down looking.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And now it's going to be Carlos Narvaez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
A sliding stop, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH. First pitch misses. Two outs, base is empty. And that misses. And a count now 2-0.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now it's going to be Nick Sogard, a switch hitter batting right. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Butler makes the catch, and that's the third out. And the Red Sox leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Now, number 32. Mats back to work. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. A 1 down. Just
that missed. That's the ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Slice the other way and foul. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Durant hauls it in for the out. 2 away. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. Chris, it's been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Outside low, ball 1. No score here in the second. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 outs. And a foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the A's are gone in order. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Leading off, Ceddanne Rafaela. Rafaela, in his second season, 24 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. That one's in there. Strike 1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That hit him.
You hit him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So the lineup flips over. Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. Grounded out his first time. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now it's Alex Bregman, 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one clips the corner.
It's 0-1.
And now the count is even. That one is upstairs. One on, nobody out, a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Gonzalez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Digging in, Rob Refsnyder. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2. Man at second. Line drive, makes the catch, inning over. The Red Sox with an RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Darryl Hernandez. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Out to short, Story. Zips it across. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ripped to the left center, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So up next, Zach Geloff. Swinging a foul straight back. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. And foul ball. Oh, 2 now. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 1 and the A's nothing. Jarren Duran, the next to hit.
Left fielder, Jarren Duran.
And the pitch. Just missed.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That's in there. 2-1 now.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Carlos Narvaez.
And now, Carlos Narvaez. First time up, he grounded to third. The other way, and foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Pitch misses.
1-2.
And a count 1-2. That one missing inside. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Number 40 in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
1-0.
And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Two down, nobody on. That one misses, and it's 3-0. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And next for the Red Sox, Nick Sogard. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes right side. Bounces into the outfield. Base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Ball.
And fouled off. That one
That's
close, ruled a ball. And it's 2-2.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Ball.
And now it's filled up.
Count is
Romy
full.
Gonzalez waiting to bat for the Red Sox. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases all loaded up. Romy Gonzalez getting ready to hit. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! He rocketed that one out of here. His second homer of this series, and they add on. It's 5-zip. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
So 2 down, and stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. And there's the strike.
Well, at least he's got a clean slate after that grand slam. Nothing to think about on the bases, so he can really go after the hitter and just approach this like it's a clean inning, get the outs that you need, and get back into the dugout.
And that one fouled off.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Boston picks up 4 on the grand slam. And the lead is now 5-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom 4, and now Shea Langoliers.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Rooker takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Foul ball. The Red Sox leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering way off the plate. And foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. Fly to left his first time. There's the strike. And the next pitch is
1-1.
way outside. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Out of here. Home run number 30 on the year. And they close the gap. It's 5-1.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
2 outs, nobody on. Now it's the right fielder. Just
That's
missed.
ball. 1-0.
That one's in there, and the count even 1-1. On the ground,
Foul
right
ball.
side, and it goes just foul. And that one is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 outs. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle, and that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Jacob Wilson will hit next. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ball.
Up the middle. That's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
So digging in, Tyler Soderstrom struck out swinging his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Two on, 2 outs. Ground ball right side to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. A's draw closer on this homer. It's now a 5-1 ball game. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Justin Sterner.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Trevor Story, 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 49 appears to be getting loose. Ferguson getting cranked up as well. Just missed. Left field. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, second baseman,
Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Bunted back towards the pitcher. Not in time. That's a bunt single.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
2 outs, runner at first. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
Next pitch is downstairs. Move to first. And he dives back in safely. Next offering is fouled back. Duran, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one missed. And it remains 2-2. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that's a fair ball. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Now batting, number 40.
Now here's the Red Sox DH. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one just misses.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right
One
there.
ball,
I mean, that was an
strikes.
incredible 2-strike pitch.
2 balls,
2-2.
2 strikes to count with 2 outs. First and second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the A's 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Darryl Hernandez. Matz back to work. That one pushed foul.
You know, these A's need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Steven Matz done for the afternoon, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length. Back with a new arm after this. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Garrett Crochet.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Man at first, nobody out. And now the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. And he's already singled in this game.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
Yeah.
That was straight queso right there.
Next pitch misses way outside. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Garrett Whitlock, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Runner at first with no outs here. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1.
We got a full count.
In the dirt. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Whipped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Home run number 20 on the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 5-3.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Zach Geloff up next for the A's. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Has grounded out a couple of times. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Red Sox by 2. Just missed.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Next pitch in for a strike and a full count now.
Full count.
Good job to fight that one off. that one down the line. Stays alive. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So now the DH spot, Brent Rooker. Here's a rocket out to left. Reaching for it and brings it in.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz. He's already homered in this game. And a base hit up the middle. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the right fielder. That one's in there. Strike 1. Two outs. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 5-3. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Top 6. So stepping in for Boston, Nick Sogard. Sterner, 28 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Swings and misses. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder
Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. That one fouled off.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Red Sox leading it by 2. That one not close. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's down and away. Swings and misses, struck him out. And the batter now, Romy Gonzalez. His 4th inning grand slam looms large in this ball game, partner.
I'll say that was a special moment. Bases loaded. Everyone in the stadium anticipating something big. Would it happen or not? And I tell you what, that grand slam for any major leaguer, that's something to remember.
And ball 1. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here's Alex Bregman, 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
2 outs. Runner takes off. Pitch is high. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Story in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. A 3-run homer. It's 8-3. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Justin Sterner will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Number 58 gets the ball now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rob Refsnyder. And the sweeper is in for a strike. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across, and we're the top half of the 6th. Now 1-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Looked like it was a little bit up. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Runner, take your base.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boo.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now Jarren Duran. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
No
there
ball,
was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
This to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Carlos Narvaez now at the plate. That catches the top part of the zone, and that is strike 1. Two aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He makes the grab, and that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 8-3. Back after this on the show. And we're back, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Garrett Whitlock, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Bernardino, a left-hander, also throwing. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The shortstop takes the ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. And now
Outside.
2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Tyler Soderstrom digs in now. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Wilson gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Ball. 1-1.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Slings to first. One away. Bottom of the 6th.
Now batting third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Darryl Hernandez. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off left side. And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses.
1-0.
And another ball. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Top of inning number 7. Here now the Red Sox DH. Number 40. Ball one and a pitch inside.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. And that's going to bang against the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Nick Sogard. Swing and a foul straight back. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That's outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now 1-2. That's down and in. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And misses inside.
We got a full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
And that misses. And that's ball 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
The count.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. And they'll do it again. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, and it's 9-3. So a man at first. And now the first baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. High in the air, out to right. And there's 2 away.
Now batting third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Rafaela off of first with 2 away.
Ball outside.
Just
that
missed.
That's the ball.
In the air, left field. Soderstrom under it. Drops into the glove, and that is that. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Red Sox 9 and the A's 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Garrett Whitlock. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. And the first offering is not close.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swing and a tapper. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Now the catcher up to hit, Shea Langoliers, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And first offering is fouled off. It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. 2 down, bases empty. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker, 0 for 3 in this one. And that one pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. And first offering is fouled off. Gets him to chase after that one.
Big time jam right there.
0-2.
I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. And a 1-2. That one inside. Look out. And it remains 2-2.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Man on second, 2 down. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. The A's strand one. Still way back. It's 9-3. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then, and I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Good eye in that spot. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
he
in the
lived
Hall
in your
of...
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them, and that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Ref Snyder, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That one just misses. Going to count 1 and 2. Base is empty, 1 away. All Red Sox in this one. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That ball's carrying. Leaps at the wall but can't haul it in. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
No, that was a circus type play right there. First it started with a bad angle and then needing to jump to try to get up and make the catch. Just a bad look all the way around.
Man at second with 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
1-1.
And that's downstairs. And a count 2-1.
2-1.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 2-2 now. And that's outside.
Counts full.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground, right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. Tag. Too late. He scores. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
One down. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1. Hit in the air, right field. Settles underneath it. Corrals it. 2 down.
Now batting, number 40.
And next is the designated hitter. That one's upstairs, ball 1. swing and a ball lined out towards center. Lunges for it, but can't make the catch. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Number 58 gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, number 49.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
So